Strong play, going for it.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Sitting at 7 under.
Nice out the rough here.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And yet another putt drops, so now 10 under par heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Just a short putt remaining here. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. 13 feet to the cup. Looking really good, this one. Oh, what a putt. Now at 11 under for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time for the second shot on the 18th. This one is right down the pipe. Well, you can see why he's leading that. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. It was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
Luke, impressive win all around. I gotta say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament, final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful Pacific Palisades in California, it's the first round of the Genesis Invitational. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, we're set up for a great week here at Riviera Country Club. The stars will be out. What makes this place so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking, but in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
Teeing off on the par 4 second. Wow, that was launched. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Five iron on the way. That's a good one to build momentum on. He's got this left for birdie. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Awesome stuff.
Now to Brooke Henderson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
This is Brooke Henderson. Nothing sweeter than a draw like that. Oh, this one looks pretty handy here. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. Rich, you have to be really impressed with how Brooke Henderson has evolved.
Her swing, I think, is probably the best in the game, both men's and women's. The way that she swings it each and every time, it's dynamic, it's strong, but it's also got this finesse to it. She's a complete player all around when it comes to ball striking.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And back to the course with the live action. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is for birdie.
And he now moves to 5 under for the tournament. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The par 3 6th is unique in the fact that there's a bunker that sits right in the center of the green here, Rich. These days, a modern architect would probably be shot for designing a hole like this, but we look at it as a masterpiece.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the flag. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. That's going to work nicely for him. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. This putt to get to 10 under par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Just a slight break to the right on this putt.
It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces now.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Bean, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Riviera. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. Our featured player is currently 7 under par as things get going. Let's go down to the 10th hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. Big shot out of the green side bunker. Are you kidding me? Out of the sand and right off the pin? What a shot. I'm being told John has more. John, what can you tell us?
Down on hole number 18 as Justin Thomas gets ready to hit.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. To the 11th, and it's a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Starting out to the left. Watch this one, though. It's going to come back.
That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Time for the tee shot at 12.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
I like the looks of this. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain.
He's conjured some frozen rope here. What an approach shot there. Brooke Henderson's wheels are turning after that shot, and she seems to be taking notice as this rivalry heats up.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
A birdie putt awaits. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one will be breaking quite hard, too.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Here's the par 3 16th hole. This is a 9-iron on the way. This putt left for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. He improves to 12 under par for the event. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Oh, almost. 7 feet left. He makes the putt and extends his lead. Okay, we've reached the final hole of the event. Let's see if he can get this done. That was solid contact with the tree. That is deep, deep rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Never easy out of the rough, but that was well executed. Okay, a putt to win the tournament. There it is. Our featured player wins the Genesis Invitational.
And no better venue than Riviera Country Club to win.
My dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's going to be a sensational week, and we can't wait to bring you all the action here at 2K Sports. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Henny's down there. You got a read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. As we check our standings, our featured player is leading the way, with Tom Kim chasing in second place. The second hole at player Sayona Ridge, less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left, just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
Currently at -3 for the event. The third hole at player Sayona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And he's hit that inside the range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a stroke. How good was that putt?
This player is putting for fun.
Currently in first position. As we get to the 4th hole, Rich, the big bomber's eyes just light right up.
Oh, it's going to tempt the long players, isn't it, to take a rip at it? But they got to be aware of that water and sand that comes into play down the left-hand side. If you bail out to the right-hand side, just have a short little second shot, but you got a green that's tiny in size with all kinds of movement on it.
Let's get back to it, shall we? He's setting up for his second shot. Attaboy, good shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Okay, let's head to the next.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Well, as short as the par 4 4th is, Rich, the 5th makes up for it and then some.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee. Water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
Great looking shot this. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
The 6th hole, and Playa Sayona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And as we get to the 7th at Playa Sayona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
Putt in for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers down the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long. You're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Just a 4-footer remaining. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Rich, we're on the 9th tee here at Playa Sayona.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance, very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
That there is the completion of a very nice day's work. As the lead, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it in the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
I'm Luke Elby, alongside Rich Bean. And on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Luke Elby here, pleased to have your company once again. Okay, Rich, our featured player has battled bravely out there and is leading this event as we begin the final round. But the Victor Hovland, not far behind, is he?
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
From around 170 yards here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Standing over his second shot. That was a beauty.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful. This one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
This one's looking good.
And that will drop from the edge of the green. Currently 12 under for the event. On the tee here, the par 3 14th.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
Good look at birdie here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, hole number 15 is a par 5.
Waste area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. He's aiming for his 5th straight birdie here. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. Miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Yeah, that was a safe play. 20 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waste bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. Oh, what a putt.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
Well, it's a good effort, just missing the birdie there. And as the putt finds the bottom of the cup, that is a win to celebrate.
This player is not good at one thing and one thing only, and that's sharing. Another win by this player.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our first round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out.
Nicely done.
This putt coming up is for birdie. He's currently in a share of top spot. Marigot Cove is full of so many superb golf holes, and the first one that really hits you between the eyes is the par 3 second.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. This one's for birdie. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. The third hole at Marigot Cove is an absolute beauty. The par 5 that doglegs left to right.
Sometimes people say, tee it high and let it fly. Not here. No way. No, sir. Tee this thing down low and chase it out there. Use the contour of the fairway to get the distance required to hopefully knock this thing on in 2. Second shot, aim out to the left. Again, keep this thing low on the ground and moving. Get it up there just shy of the green, a little pitch shot from there, and you find yourself a nice little birdie.
Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
yeah, she exploded onto the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop-off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? Like, she's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden she fails, and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play. But I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
Oh, well played. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
This one is going straight at it.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Setting the tone early in this round.
7th hole at Marigot Cove. Little par 3, Rich.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 8th. This player's dialed in. What a shot. good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Leaves it an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. And tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 9th. Not a bad play, that one. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elby, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports in association with the PGA Tour are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of the final round of the Northern Shore Open begins now. I'm Luke Elby alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. Oh, Rich, can you smell that in the air? That's opportunity, isn't it? Our players a chance to win today.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
This putt to get to 7 under the card. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. This is his second shot. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well played. What an eagle. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. opting for the hybrid, I think. Time to play from the bunker. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Trying to save par here.
Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Second shot here on the 13th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
And he's done it. He's held it. And that means he extends his lead. Currently 10 under for the event. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. Great shot. From the sand, looking to get up and down. That one almost went in the hole. Putting for birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver. Oh, that was mashed. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Handy effort, that one. Right by the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for a birdie.
Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No, thank you.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. And another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. That was absolutely murdered. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. This putt, well, in it goes, and this just continues this player's dominance.
Let's run down there and join.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.